Big versus small new homes. Who will what more? Hi, my name is Alan from Alan Wee Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As we all know, there is always this discussion about big and small new homes. Should we consider the bigger new homes where there are more choices, more facilities and more transactions? Or should we consider the smaller new homes that are known for its exclusiveness and boutique concept? Here, let's put personal preference aside. In today's video, I'll be studying them based on their performance from launch to they hit the resale market. I will average out their recent profitable transactions and compare them with similar new homes that TOP around the same period. Due to limited transactions, I will only compare 2 bedrooms performance across all the projects. Take note, for all my comparison, I will not compare their sizes, layout, facilities and so on. It's purely based on profitability. At the same time, please refer to the result with only a pinch of salt, as my study is only randomly on these 9 projects. With that, let's head over to the discussion. The first project we are going to compare is none other in the east. We will zoom into District 15 and study 2 projects that TOP most recently. The bigger project we will be discussing is Amber Park. Needless to introduce, this is the former Amber Park that went en bloc. This freehold condo has 592 units. It's located along the popular Amber Road and within the Marine Parade vicinity. Let's take a look at the profitable transaction first. This is the most recent transaction. When it was launched in 2019, the average price for the typical 2-bedroom is 2004 to 2006 per square feet, depending on level and facing. In today's market, most of them are trading around 2008 to 2009 per square feet. This means their average profit for 2-bedroom is 244,000. Not too bad in my opinion. Let's compare against a smaller project that is along the same road. Nyon is a boutique development with only 92 units and TOP in 2022. The unit mix comprise 1 to 3 bedrooms. Based on the most recent 2-bedroom transactions, the launch price initially was 2,001 per square feet. Today, it has increased to 2,005 per square feet. Not too bad for the small project. The average profit is about 235,000. Here, you all know me very well, since the above project are on freehold tenure. Let me compare them against a 99 years leasehold condo that also TOP around the same time. This new home turned resale condo is none other than Park Esta. Here, pause this video. Let us make a guess which condo will outperform. Will it be the freehold Amber Park or small boutique Nyon? Or could it be the mass market Park Esta located next to Eunos MRT station? I believe most of you that have been following my channel will guess it correctly with ease. You all very clever already after watching all my videos. Can become property consultant already. By the way, if you have benefited from my videos, appreciate the thumbs up and please help me share and like. Next, we will head over to Potong Pasir, Boon Keng vicinity. Park Colonial is a 99 years condo with 805 units. This is considered a big development. It TOP in 2021. I can still recall the authority high ABSD rates and there was a flurry of activities and everyone chionged to the show flat to book a unit. Singaporean really very clever. They know they can make money. You see, last time sell 1,007 to 1,009 per square feet, very expensive already. Today, now sell above 2,000 per square feet. Lagi more expensive, but still cheaper than new homes. Average profit is about 243,000. Seriously, hold for 6 years, make 200,000 profit. Not too bad. Here, let's compare against another small project closer to town. Zui Residence is an en bloc development with 117 units, sitting on freehold tenure. It TOP in 2021. There are a mixture of 1 to 3 bedrooms apartment. The initial launch price is hovering around 1,007 per square feet for the 2 bedrooms. Today price is around 1,009 per square feet. This means the average profit is only 124,000. By the way, there are not many transactions and many listings can be found online. Here I just wonder if these are the kind of homes that appeal to Singaporeans. What is your take on it? Feel free to share your views here with me. As always, I'm very capable one. As I'm doing my research, I came across the Woolwich Residence. This is a 99 years condo with 667 units above the Woolwich Mall and integrated to the Woolwich MRT station. Back then, when Woolwich was launched, there was a lot of comparison between Park Colonial and CEA Residence. Many are discussing which one is a better bet. Well, let the result prove it all to us. Woolwich Residence 2-bedroom score an impressive 268,000 on average. Are you all surprised? So much about condo in the central area. Let's go to District 5, Pasir Panjang. The big project I want to study is Kentridge Hill Residence. This is the former Vista Park that went en bloc. This project has 498 units with 50 townhouses on a 99 years lease. It TOP in 2023. Back then, the 2-bedroom are transacting around 1,007 per square feet, 2,009 per square feet. Today is going for 2,000 per square feet. Based on the most recent transaction, its average profit is about 138,000. Not very impressive in my opinion. Cover buyer's stamp duty and some expenses and maybe make 80,000 in 4 years or 20,000 per year. Okay lah, still got make some money, better than nothing. Anyway, let's explore the smaller project in the vicinity. Harbour View Garden, which I mentioned before in my earlier video on Terra Hill. This is a freehold project with 57 units. They are mainly small apartments purely for investment. Based on the 4 recent resale transactions, the average profit is about 106,000. Based on the 6 years holding period, they make an average 12,000 per annum or 1,000 per month. You see, even the most jialat property still can make 1,000 per month. This is assuming you fully pay in cash. If you take a loan and have a mortgage to pay, your interest will have eaten into your return. This means your return could be negligible. Here, are you all curious? What if I compare it against another 99 years condo in the far west coast area? Let us use Twin View, which is a 99 years condo with 520 units. It TOP in 2021. Surprisingly, Twin View average profit is far more exciting at the 200,000 range. However, we have to be mindful that its selling price was much lower back in 2018. It was going for 1,003 to 1,005 per square feet. This allowed it to have more upside in profit. Here, let's recap all the average profit once again. For bigger projects like Amber Park versus smaller projects like Nyon, there don't seem to be any significant difference in profitability. However, as times go by with more transactions in Amber Park, I believe this difference will be widened. If we compare these two freehold condos against the 99 years Park Esta, we can observe that Park Esta outperformed its freehold counterparts. Does this mean 99 years perform better from an investment point of view? Hold on, Park Esta TOP a year earlier, and it could have benefited from the many replacement buyers that are entering the market after COVID-19. So this means timing also play a part. What about Park Colonial versus CEA Residence? One is next to a MRT station and the other is not. This means proximity to train station and facility are equally important consideration for resale buyers and investors. Woolwich, on the other hand, stood apart, being a mixed development. As for Kentridge Hill and Harbour View, I'm surprised by Kentridge Hill low return. Maybe it's not near an MRT station. This could deter investors in buying them for rental yield. As for Harbour View, this is expected. Facing a viaduct plus small projects with mainly Mickey Mouse units only mean they are not ideal for own stay. Here, a bonus tip for all of you that watch under the end. When a condo can only attract investors and not family for own stay, this only means one thing: the outlook is bleak. This is the same for overseas properties. Buy where the locals are staying. You wouldn't be too far off. As for why Twin View outperformed, let us take a look on two things. Firstly, the entry price back then was still reasonably attractive. My client bought a 3-bedroom plus study, like close to 1380 PSF. I still remember it was high back then. But as we all know, prices just keep going up. Secondly, the facility plus high-rise development with unblocked view is an appeal. It attracts mainly owner stay for the bigger units and investor for the smaller unit. That is why they are doing well. Here, some of you here may ask, can we still consider smaller projects since they are mainly not as profitable as compared to the bigger project? My personal take is, The entry price is important if developers are kind enough to price to sell. Then I still think they are worth the bet. However, as I look at some of their recent take-up rate and asking prices, it just makes me wonder if they are asking more than the usual 15 to 20% profit margin. Some are even more ridiculous at close to 50% margin. Like that, how to sell? That is why for such projects, they usually chui in the resale market. That is why if you can still remember, my developer profit margin theory is still very relevant today. Going forward, in the coming months, there will be some very exciting new homes that are up for sale. I'll be doing a video on them later on. Stay tuned to it. Once again, I've come to the end of this video. I hope the above sharing can give you some insight on what kind of projects to consider. That's all, and see you around soon.